We spoke about the pillars, we spoke about the mandatory, obligatory acts. Now we talk about the sunan, the voluntary acts of salat, which means if you say them, if you do them, you're highly rewarded by Allah Azza wa Jal. If you intentionally skip them, your prayer is invalid. Your prayer is valid, and you're not sinful, but your reward is reduced because you skipped something that is rewardable by Allah Azza wa Jal. So what are the sunan of prayer that I can do and get rewarded, and I can skip if I wish in case of danger or threat, or if there is laziness in me? Number one, rising the hands in prayer. And this is done in 4 places in the prayer, as per the hadith of Ibn Umar, may Allah be pleased with him and with his father, and the hadith of Abi Humayd and the likes. This is the sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ. These are done, these 4 locations or times that is done by the Prophet ﷺ. 2 of them is only performed once in the prayer, and the other 2 are performed in every rak'ah. So the first one that is done only once in prayer is when you stand up to begin your prayer with takbiratul ihram. So when you rise your hands and say Allahu Akbar for the pillar, no, saying Allahu Akbar is a pillar. Rising your hands is a sunnah. So if I don't raise my hands, if I just say Allahu Akbar, my prayer is valid. When do I rise my hands? All 3 locations were done by the Prophet ﷺ. So it's up to you. So I can do it before saying the takbir. I can say it, do it while rising, saying the takbir, and I can do it after the takbir. So I can do the following: Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Okay, the third one is Allahu Akbar, and I raise my hands. So I can do it before, during, and after. This is number 1. Number 2, which is only done once in the prayer, is when I'm standing up from the tashahhud to the 3rd rak'ah. This means that in Fajr I don't do it because there's no 3rd rak'ah. But I do it in the other 4 prayers of Dhuhr, Asr, Maghrib, and Isha. So after the first tashahhud, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh, I stand up to the 3rd rak'ah and I say Allahu Akbar. So these 2 happen only once in the prayer. The other 2 happen in every single prayer, in every single rak'ah. That is, when I make ruku' and when I rise up from the ruku'. So every time I go for ruku', Allahu Akbar, and I bow. When I rise up, I say Sami Allahu liman hamidah, and I raise my hands. These are part of the sunnah. And the sunnah also is to extend your arms, your fingers, and not to separate them. So you do this, you don't do this, and you don't do this. So you just normally extend your fingers. The second sunnah of prayer is to put your right hand over your left hand on your chest or a little bit below that. For the hadith of Sahl ibn Sa'd, the people used to be instructed that they should put their right hand on the left hand in prayer. And likewise, the hadith of Wa'il ibn Hujr, may Allah be pleased with him, that the Prophet, when he prayed, he placed his right hand over his left hand and the wrist and the arm. You can put it on your chest, you can put it on your navel or underneath the navel, because it's an issue of dispute, and alhamdulillah, it depends on what makes you more comfortable during prayer. How to place the hands is like this. or to grab your wrist like this. So either putting it this way or this way. You don't put it like this, like some people do, or put their hands on their waist. This is not from the Sunnah.